Hi there, I'm Andrew Larder. I've got my glasses on because I'm going to have to look closely, and so will you. But you're going to love this because this is all about not just how great of a hotel the Saffire Freycinet is, which you can come, the link to my blog post or page about it is in the video description. You can watch two different videos there that show you how amazing the lodge is. This is just all about what you can do when you're there. And so Tasmania, isn't that like famous for some crazy Tasmanian devil in the comics? Yeah, it is. And there is a Tasmanian devil. There really is. And in fact, that's him on the upper right-hand side there looking at you with his snout. That's what a Tasmanian devil is. These are experiences, activities, things you're going to do when you're staying at this fabulous lodge. And the cool thing about it is that a lot of these are, I think, without the guide part, complimentary, put in it. So you can see here, we'll start at the top, distillery tour, beekeeping experience. I love the look on their faces inside those beekeeping screens. The oyster farm and having oysters shucked and eaten on a tablecloth right standing in the ocean. They're in kind of rubber pants that they can stand in the ocean there. Tasmanian devil on the right-hand side. That's what a Tasmanian devil looks like. Wine glass lookout walk. It's called I think it's the top photographed spot in Tasmania. Freycinet is a national park. Bays and Capes walk. Some amazing granite structures there. Connection to country. That's is going to be, and then here perfectly paired at a local vineyard. And you go, wow, that's a lot of stuff to do. And I'm just going to go back up here, and you can see with a guide. Here we go for at your leisure. And there'll be a whole bunch of other things that show up because all of a sudden you go, yeah, what about all the ocean things? Stand-up paddleboarding. These are all included in your stay, by the way. Kayaking, fishing. Yeah, they let you jog for free. Jogging, beach games, golfing, kite flying, biking, board games, kids' activities. I'm going to go to the top of this again for the palate. And just because this is some cool experiences, you saw the oyster one before. Cooking demonstration, I saw in a video where the fellow was putting together what looked like caviar and basically had the two people who were staying at there's only 20 guests. So had the two people that were staying at the lodge right there as he's doing the cooking. You can see here, mixology is the next one. Yeah, make us two of these drinks. And we're gonna watch you do it, and away we go. It just gives you an idea of some of the things that are possible. It just continuously goes on. There's so many things to do, and I'm going to slip away from all this. There's the Tasmanian devil again, and I'm just going to cut it short and say, click the link in the video description. It'll take you to my site at drewlarder.com. I'm a foreign travel advisor. I can set up any of this for you. This is Tasmania. So if Australia was a big football, Tasmania is at the bottom right hand underneath it. And so it's cooler than the rest of Tasmania or the rest of Australia. When it's 40 degrees in the middle where Ayers Rock is, it might be 25 degrees in Tasmania. When it's 20 to 25 degrees where Ayers Rock is, it might get down to 12 or 15 degrees Celsius. So we'll call that mid 60s or something in Tasmania. So it's a little cooler than the rest, but still in the summer, you get warm summer kind of experiences. You might enjoy a lot of, you can see a lot of this is out in the water, out in the beach, but they also show the hotel with the roaring fire, a bit more enclosed than the kind of things that are at the top where it's a very tropical experience of Australia, the top part of Australia, where it's like 30 odd degrees every single day. So click the link in the video description to check out Saffire Freycinet. You're going to love it. If you want to come to Australia, you want to spend some time, I'm going to recommend come for 2 weeks. I see that 65% of people that come once return, which tells you Australia is virtually the size of the United States. And they do one of these things where they go, hey, we'll start you off oh, my brain's leaving me. I'll go the other way. You end up in the Great Barrier Reef. You go to Ayers Rock and you come down to Sydney. There we go. Sydney didn't come into my head. It starts at Sydney and goes up to the Great Barrier Reef because you basically fly into Sydney. That is the equivalent of flying into New Orleans, going to St. Louis, and then going to Boston, and then going, I've seen it. I've been in the States, seen it all. there is so much more to Australia, and there's so much more in the States as well. But you get the idea there. It's so big. There's so much. There's so many totally different experiences. I'm just letting it play in the background there. I'm going to cut it short. Click the link. Go check it out. At the bottom of that page, you'll see the link that says Andrew Larder for a travel advisor. Click that link. It'll ask you to put in your email and name and your name and email, and then just put something like, I want to go to Australia in June, or whatever you're thinking about. And it's a discussion. We'll start there and try and make everything put together. An absolutely jaw-dropping, amazing. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, anyhow, click the link. Go check it out. I'm Andrew Larder for a travel advisor. Go check out at drewlarder.com, all about Saffire Freycinet. Enjoy.